How you going, people? Come here, Moki. Come sit with your dad. Come on. Talk to YouTubies. Moki's gonna come over. Come on. It's in the sun. Hopefully I'm in the camera. I didn't flip the thing. Where's Moki Moke? Come on. Come say hi to YouTubies. Say hi. Hi, YouTubies. I was sanding down that that little weather vane that I had, and I don't know if it's coming out. He's all brown right here because he came over when I was sanding it, and I petted him, and I had all that crap all over my hands. Poor little Moki. He got a little orange head now. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness me! He got Dad a little orange head because he's old orange head kitty. Oh my goodness me! He's such a good boy. He's a good old dog. So I want to talk about a couple things. I'm going to talk about the Glock amphibious maritime water shooting underwater video. I'm going to talk about the property taxes in Dallas. And there was another damn subject I want to talk about. Maybe I'll think of it while I'm talking about these first two. So, I'm sorry. Can I get your little ear? Oh my goodness. He got a little ear for his dad. So, let's talk about the Glock video I did on shooting the gun underwater. You know, I don't know what it is about YouTube, and I think it's the autonomous. You can hide in the shadows and just be that little mouth, like the Antifa guys. YouTube commenters are like Antifa. They cover their face, they scream in your face, they go out there and they make outrageous comments, and they act like they're so great and knowledgeable when they're basically just punks. And when I did that video on that gun, I didn't think I had that many viewers that were kind of punkish. I know I have some, but, and I'm sure a lot of them come over from freaking ASP and try to get decent information here, then they go back to ASP and go, oh, I like him, he's good, he's more direct, whatever. Freaking idiots. If you're taking lessons from ASP, you might as well be taking it from Hollywood and TV, because you're an idiot. But, I digress. Like petting my kitty, I digress. So, a lot of the sarcastic kind of just troll comments on the Glock video is, oh yeah, everybody's got to modify their Glocks because they think it's cool. Has nothing to do with being cool. Oh, how many people are going to shoot underwater like we're going to do that every day? That's stupid. Who cares about shooting a gun underwater? I mean, the comments like that were just coming out of the woodwork, and I'm just kind of like, I don't get it. You freaking idiots come here, you hit play, and then all you do is bitch and complain and whine like a little bitch in the comments. Don't hit play, don't come here, and get your ass somewhere else with somebody you agree with. Is there not enough in your life that you can't come here and you have to seek out people just so you can comment negatively? I don't get it. I got that one, as soon as I post a video, I got this one idiot, I'm pretty sure it's one of these freakazoid women, crazy horse idiots that freaking stalk me. And they vote down my video. As soon as it goes public, they subscribe for the intent to vote down my video. It's a one down vote within the first 5 or 10 clicks. So somebody subscribes, somebody gets notified and downvotes the video. Even it's a 30-minute video and within 30 seconds it's downvoted. So I guess it's kind of pathetic that someone has such a low life and such a miserable person that the highlight of their day is to subscribe to me and downvote my video, and somehow they get a feeling of self-worth or what, you know. It just amazes me the type of nasty, weird, evil people you get on the internet. So, for all the stupid jerks that were here trying to be tactically cool and try to impress everybody on how smart they were and how brilliant they were with their comment about how many people do we shoot underwater, or why would you want to do that? This is just ignorant. unbelievable what people are. Well, to you idiots, please go find and seek life elsewhere. I don't want to waste time, and I don't want to read your negative crap. I said before, usually when somebody's negative, I just delete them. But I've got to go back to that policy. So you need to be careful in the comments unless you want to be blocked, because I just don't have time for the negative BS. I had some guy on the Bitchute channel come over. Oh, did you delete my comment? It sounds kind of hypocritical that you would delete my comment when you were coming over Bitchute because of censorship. Look, you freaking idiots. And I end up blocking him, by the way, because I'm just tired of it. I just don't want to deal with you people running around. And I didn't even delete his first comment. I can't delete comments on Bitchute. I can only report them, or I can block the user, and then he can't comment. But I can't delete your comment. So you're going to come here, accuse me of deleting, then you're going to jump to it that I'm censoring, then you're going to compare me to YouTube, and somehow you think that you're making an impact on me and you're going to change me, or that you're feeling self-worth by doing this, and after you hit send on the comment, somehow you're a big tough guy. Look, I'm pretty easy to find. Texas is big, it ain't that big, but you freaking punks on the internet, I tell you, man, I'd be knocking out 90% of you loudmouth freaking pussies coming up to my face talking the shit you do in the comments. But I digress. Hey, Loki. Let me get my calm. So, I just got to start blocking people. The first sign of negative. And, I don't care if you disagree with me. I don't care if you make good points. I don't care if you have something knowledgeable to say, because I want the comments to be educational and to read. But the negativity on the BS that you're just here because you're so smart and you got to come here and show your smartness by making some intelligent comment. Now, I've got some great viewers that make some really good points. Some guy just did a really good comment on trajectory and bullet impact and how it leaves and bullet path. And he goes, he kind of cracked on me a little bit. Said, it sounds like I might know what I'm talking about, but I'm not a very good teacher. So he kind of slammed me in the first sentence, but then he followed up with some really good facts that make sense, that I thought he was correct on, and it was educational for someone else to read. So I don't care about that. If it makes you feel good to crack on me and then say something good, if the comment is constructive and helpful, I don't worry about it. If it's just to show that you think you're brilliant and you're going to one-up me, dude, you ain't one-upping me. You're being a punk behind a computer, being a tough guy keyboard warrior. So I don't care. I'll block your ass in a minute. If you want to cry censorship, haul your ass. So, to the Glock shooting underwater. Why did I do that video? Well, for one, I find it interesting. It gives me a chance to kind of explain the inner workings of a Glock that a lot of people don't understand. I use it as an education process for somebody that may have just heard idiots like these guys. Why would you need to work underwater? Why would you need to shoot? That's just stupid. Glock sucks. I hate Glock. All these idiots out there, they're always trying to find a way to dog Glock. Look, the SEALs just went to Glock, and a lot of people say it's because of the underwater ability to shoot. Now, I know there's going to be people that are going to, you going to go in the shade, bud? I know, it's hot out here. There's a lot of people that say, how often do the SEALs shoot in the water? That's not the point of the video, you freaking brain-dead one-cell idiots. The purpose of a video and understanding that your gun will shoot underwater is trifold, minifold. It's just there's 1,000 ways that you might have to shoot. And for you idiots that only go to the range and shoot your little targets and have your tactical cool holsters and your lights and you think you're just the hot shit because you've never really pointed a gun at a person, you've never had to run from somebody shooting at you, you've never been in any type of actual situation, you think you're so smart by saying, how many people shoot underwater? This is a stupid video, and why would somebody talk about that? Well, that's because you're an idiot. I can come up on the top of my head several times that I could have shot when I was in the water. Jumping in the pool, chasing some knucklehead through the swamp, and we end up going in the lake, stepping into the freaking ocean, falling off a bridge, and we go down to rescue him, getting pushed into a pool when you're on an incident, drawing a gun on somebody, you get in a fight and y'all end up in the water. So there's all kind of reasons on why it would be nice to know that your gun was reliable underwater. Now, I know the idiots that had to comment can't comprehend that because they're living in freaking little rangeland with their ear protection and eye protection going, oh, he pointed a loaded gun at the camera, he's unsafe. Well, you're a freaking idiot. I mean, the ignorance in the gun world, because they're watching Hollywood, they're watching when they're watching YouTube videos, and they have no idea about what real experience is and what real threats and real dangers and how shit can go from 0 to 60 and your ass can end up in the water in about 2 seconds flat. So, another reason, I mean, there's a lot of agents. Vallejo, we had a boat patrol there. You had to go out on a marine. Solano Sheriff, they had a boat patrol. West Sac PD had a boat patrol. Sacramento PD had a boat. A lot of agencies have boat patrol. And when you're on a boat, guess what, you freaking idiots? The likelihood of you ending up in the water increases significantly. Well, hell, Rick, if you're in a boat, how can you end up in the water? Well, that's because you're an idiot. So, there's a ton of reasons on why it would be nice. Do I go out and buy a gun so I can shoot underwater? No, of course not. But the gun I carry on duty when I'm fighting the idiots or I'm going in a situation where I can end up in the water, not intentionally. I mean, there may be people out there, well, I'm so freaking smart and tough, I would never get by water with my gun. Well, that's because you're an idiot. You've never, I don't know if you don't carry on a boat, you've never gone on a cruise, you've never been out fishing. I don't know. Maybe you're a freaking little pansy that's just afraid of water and you gotta, sit down when you pee. I don't know. But I'm telling you, having the knowledge and confidence in your gun that if you had to shoot, it would shoot. And that's just one of the reasons. I mean, like I said, I bought a couple sets of that and I'm going to put it in a gun and see if it makes a difference and I'm going to shoot it underwater. But is that going to be my primary concern when I shoot? No. I think a Glock will shoot underwater fine. They've already proven that. There's plenty of videos out there with Glock shooting underwater. The other argument is, well, why would you shoot underwater? Because a bullet's ineffective. Well, that's because you're an idiot. Because if I shoot you within a foot or two underwater, you're dead. Okay? I know you idiots think, well, water will stop a bullet because Superman said water's kryptonite. Well, you're a freaking idiot. When you're in the water, our gun is still effective at close distance. So shooting underwater, and you know what? If you're fighting with somebody in the water, and you both are going down underwater and you're in a fight, your gun ain't going to be more than a foot away. I mean, my guns, I call it a gut shot or a gut gun. When I carry my revolvers, I usually plan on touching somebody when I pull that trigger. I'm not worried about jamming. I'm not worried about anything. I want the round to hit what I'm shooting at and go in as deep as far as I can. So shooting underwater, your gun's going to be within a foot or two. These idiots out here that think they're so tactically smart and want to be smart in the comments, you tell them that shoot underwater and they're thinking, well, why would you have a range underwater? Because when I go to the range, my targets come back, and in the water, you couldn't do that. Well, that's because you're an idiot, and you're living in rangeland, and you're not living in actual reality freaking, survival land. And if you don't think that a gun's important for shooting underwater now, look, there's bad weather, you work in it, you can get tackled in a puddle of water, you can fall in a pool, you get dragged into a bathtub. There's just so many ways. Is it going to happen a lot? No. Are the odds low? Yeah, the odds are low. For that reason, why have a gun? You don't need a gun. Wait for the government to come save you. If the odds are so low, then why have a gun? But if you have a gun, why not understand its capabilities, its deficiencies, its strong points? And you know what? For whatever it was, an $8 upgrade to have those, if it changes it, I don't think it'll change it on a Glock. If I had another gun, I would probably upgrade because I don't think other guns function as well underwater. But, I could be wrong. I haven't shot a whole bunch of guns underwater. So, anyway, that's the Glock video. Now let me complain about the freaking taxes in Texas. Man, I'm telling you, taxes are out of control. Texas property taxes, because we don't have a state tax, they absolutely rape property owners with taxes. And it goes up every year, if not twice a year. Every 3 months, it seems like I get a notice that my taxes went up. I mean, they just raise taxes here at the drop of a freaking bucket. It's outrageous. My taxes have doubled in the 5 years I've been here on this house. Doubled. And my buddy, I mean, he's got a house. I got 10 acres out here. He's got, I think, a half of an acre his house on. It might be 3,000. He pays $1,000 a month in property taxes. $1,000 a month. That's $30 a day just to live in your house that you have to pay the government. And they call it property ownership. It's not property ownership. The government will steal your shit and take your house if you don't pay the taxes. And they are robbing Texas. And all these idiots fleeing from New York and California coming to Texas because the cost of living is lower. They're going to end up wanting more property taxes. They're going to want more regulation. They're going to want more government. And they're going to need more money to support that government. So not only are the taxes on the houses going to go, they're going to end up with a Texas state tax. And it's just outrageous, and it makes me want to move out of this damn state because the legislators can't get their act together and control this damn property tax. There's a bill right now that's about to be approved that they can only, and this ain't even a good bill, but at least it's something, and that's what government does. They get you to accept minuscule shit because they just feed you shit all the time, so when you get a little bit of less shit, you're like happy. So the bill is they can't raise your taxes more than 2.5% unless they make it a vote to the public. And the freaking voting public's a bunch of idiots. They'll always vote yes because every time they want to raise taxes, they go, fire department and police are going to suffer. Your medical aid, the schools are going to, it's for the children. Same tune every time they raise taxes, and the idiot taxpayers go right along and vote for the freaking tax increase because they're freaking idiots. So they got a bill right now that they can only raise it 2.5% per year. 2.5% per year is freaking another 10, 12, 14% every 10 years. So your property taxes are always going up. And because the value of your house goes up, your property taxes go up even more. And when I built this barn, my taxes went up because my property is worth more. So they discourage people from upgrading and making their property better because they get you with more taxes. So what do they encourage? They encourage third world bullshit coming across the border. Let your house turn into shit, devalue it, make it into a shithole. Guess what? You'll pay less taxes. How's that for making America great again? It's just absolutely outrageous. So they got this bill that's about to pass, and what happens? The freaking left-wing mayors of San Antonio, Dallas, Houston, Austin are all bitching about the tax. It's gonna restrict the cities too much. They're not going to be able to pay salary increases to all their government employees. They're not going to be able to expand government like they should to provide services of police and fire and protect the children. We won't be able to provide these services if the legislator limits us to only 2.5% tax rate on higher property taxes a year. So they're fighting the restriction of 2.5%. I'm telling you, man, government is the freaking enemy. The federal government is the larger enemy. People better start fighting back and pushing back, and you better pick a side. And if you don't have a gun, you're a freaking idiot. Because I'm telling you, it ain't going to be long before people just say enough's a damn enough. I'm done with this. Hi, little Moki. I didn't see you in the back there. Hi, Moki Moke. All right. We'll end that there on my two topics. I know I went long. I know everybody be like, well, and save the comments about, Rick, why do you talk about, why don't you just ignore these people? Because they're freaking idiots, and they make these comments, and then other people reply to it, and then other people ask me to comment on their comments on what do I think, and do they have a good point? And if I don't address it and try to run these freaking snowflakes off, they just end up overpowering the site, and then the comments don't become educational. And I know somebody else is going to say, well, Rick, why don't you disable comments? Because I want comments, because people teach me, and we can converse, and we can actually explain things when there's a misunderstanding for education and for learning, which is what it should be. I shouldn't have to worry about the trolls and the YouTubes and the rainbow flags and all the other people coming here ruining a good educational platform. So that's my spiel. Moki, you're a good kitty. Where's those crazy mules? There they are. Hi, boys! They're out there snacking. All right, well, Annette there.